This indescribable soy sauce-like smell. It really feels like Japan. It hasn't even been half a year, but it already feels nostalgic. My name is Yuichi Miyamoto. I'm 22 years old, a fourth-year university student. Thanks to starting my job search early, I got an offer from a venture company by the end of my third year. So I'm studying abroad at a language school in Australia, making use of the free time until graduation. Right now, I'm back in Japan for a 2-week break. Dragging my suitcase, I headed straight for the university. I wanted to surprise my girlfriend, Amy Hanazawa, who goes to the same university. She'll definitely be surprised if I just show up without telling her. After all, she was crying her eyes out when I left. Amy missed me, even though we'd only been apart for a few months. I was heading there, picturing her face when I made my surprise appearance. But...
Masa, wanna come over to my place today? I made nikujaga.
Really? Of course I'm coming. I love your home cooking, Amy.
Maybe it's because it's masa. I tend to try extra hard.
At the terminal station near the university, a familiar voice reached my ears. Even in a crowded station, I could hear that voice clearly. No way, that can't be, I thought, clenching my pounding heart as I turned around, only to witness an unbelievable sight. Linking arms like this in a station full of people? Is your boyfriend okay with that?
He's studying abroad, so he won't find out.
No way. Linking arms with a guy making that founding voice was Amy, who was supposed to be my girlfriend. I knew the guy next to her, of course. It was Masa Kobayashi, who goes to the same university. He's handsome, but rumored to go after girls who already have boyfriends. Amy, who cried so much when I left, seemed to have been cheating on me while I was away. My surprise really backfired, didn't it? I was calmer than I expected. Before I knew it, I had my phone out, taking pictures of Amy and Masa. How stupid. So all that time I spent thinking about Amy and smiling was just a waste, huh? Amy and I had been dating since our first year of university, and I was seriously thinking about a future with her. But all of that was completely shattered. Feeling an overwhelming urge to just disappear from Japan, I headed back the way I came. Luckily, I hadn't booked a return flight, so I bought a cheap airline ticket and decided to fly straight back to Australia. I just saw you with Kobayashi. Let's break up. Before boarding the plane, I attached the cheating photo and sent Amy a simple text breaking up with her. After confirming the message was sent, I turned on airplane mode on my phone. Consecutive flights are tough. My back is killing me. Lucky for me, the aisle seat was open, so it was easier to move around. After enduring a 10.5-hour flight, I finally returned to Melbourne, Australia. It's funny how fast I came back. Wait, will custom be okay? I felt a twinge of anxiety about such suspiciously short-term entry and exit.
Next.
Please just let me in. If I get rejected here too, I think I have a breakdown.
You just went back to Japan yesterday, didn't you? Why are you back so soon?
Well, I heard that if you lie poorly, you'll get grilled and look even more suspicious. No choice. Actually, I went to Japan to surprise my girlfriend there, but she was with another man.
You mean she cheated on you?
Yes.
What the hell? Oh my god, how terrible! That must have been so hard for you.
Yes?
You know, my boyfriend cheated on me too when I was busy with work. I totally understand how you feel. I'll put a curse on your ex-girlfriend so she bangs her pinky toe on the corner of a table once a week.
I'm sure something must have happened to her too, but right now, her kind of exaggerated reaction, typical of a foreigner, is strangely comforting. And just like that, I was able to return safely. For now, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't believe this place feels more relaxing than Japan. I took a taxi from the airport and came back to my share house. Because students from various countries live here, we get to be interested in each other's cultures and sometimes even clash, leading to an exciting daily life. Oh, I told everyone I was going back to Japan, but I forgot to buy souvenirs.
I'm thirsty. Let's drink Thai tea. Thai tea! Huh? Let's have wine. How can you drink such sweet stuff every day? I don't want to hear that from someone who drinks alcohol in the middle of the day. It's fine. Yuichi went back to Japan to see his girlfriend, so I'm bummed out over here. Well, I'm lonely too, but I wouldn't resort to alcohol. Such a child. How dare you? Yuichi definitely prefers more mature women like me.
I'm home.
Welcome back. Wait, Yuichi? Why are you back already?
Just a bit of a story. There are fellow students from the same school. Aroma is Italian and Ratana is Thai. They're 21 and 19 respectively.
You look tired. Are you okay? Of course you'd be tired after consecutive flights over 10 hours, it's obvious. But I'm happy you came back early. Now we can spend the rest of the break together. Hold on. Yuichi is supposed to go shopping and relax at cafes with me. You decided that on your own, Aruma. Are you planning to make him carry your bags? I would never make Yuichi do that. Ratana, you're just going to talk about anime with Yuichi, aren't you? He'll get bored eventually. What? All Japanese people like Ghibli, right? Don't you know Spirited Away, Spirited Away? I like Tales from Earthsea. Is it too difficult for children?
Tales from Earthsea. Jiro Senki?
I'm saying I like it after watching all of Ghibli's works. Don't underestimate an otaku. All of them? Even Italians would be surprised by that level of devotion.
Watching their back and forth, I pulled out my phone from my pocket. Oh, I forgot to turn off airplane mode. The moment I tapped the screen, Amy appeared in the notification bar.
Got it!
Just 4 characters, seeing such a code message. My face clouded over. So this is it? Huh?
A message from your girlfriend? You look pretty down for that.
Arama was the first to notice something was off with me, letting the flow take over. I felt like I wanted to talk to someone right now. No, we broke up.
What? Broke up? But you were so excited about going to see her.
They widened their eyes at the sudden news. I showed them the pictures and told them everything that happened in Japan.
What? That's unbelievable. She thought she could get away with it if she just kept quiet, didn't she? That's too cowardly. Just hearing about it makes me furious. Why aren't you angry, Yuichi?
It's more like I just became completely cold about it and thought, I'm done with this. I heard the guy she cheated with, Kobayashi, is handsome and fluent in English. He's even got a job offer from a major foreign company. I can't possibly compete with someone like that.
Handsome? I think Yuichi is way more handsome.
Just hearing you say that makes me happy.
So that means, Yuichi, you're single now.
Huh? Yeah, I guess so.
It's a shame about your girlfriend, but maybe it's good to move on to the next love, don't you think? Me too! I would never cheat. And I know so many more good things about Yuichi than Emmy does, you know.
The two of them talked to me in a way that kept me from dwelling too much. Their kindness made me smile.
Cheers.
2 weeks later, I was having dinner at a restaurant with my roommates. Yuichi, come on, drink up. Let's just forget about your ex-girlfriend. I'm not dwelling on it that much. Thanks to the friends I made here, I barely think about Amy anymore. School had started again, and the moderate busyness was actually quite comforting.
Oh, Yuichi.
But coincidence is a terrifying thing, and I froze on the spot. Amy and Kobayashi had appeared right in front of me. Why are you here?
It's our last summer vacation in college, so we decided to go abroad.
But you didn't have to choose this country specifically.
You saw the picture, right? So these two are. They're those two, aren't they? That's right. Could you let us share your table, Yuichi? They said it's full, but we're so hungry.
No way. My friends are here too. Okay, Yuichi's friends are more than welcome. Woo!
You idiot. Just because you don't know the situation.
And so reluctantly, I ended up having dinner with Amy and Kobayashi.
Is your place nearby, Yuichi?
Over there.
You seem to be doing well. I'm relieved.
Amy smiled softly. I used to love that smile until recently, but now it's just like a flimsy piece of paper. Come to think of it, Amy was the type who could go out drinking one-on-one with guys other than me. Maybe the cheating was inevitable. You're super beautiful. Totally my type. What's your name? Kobayashi must be a lightweight. She seemed to be drunk already. He was very interested in Aroma, but she wasn't reciprocating. So your name is Aroma? Hey, wanna exchange SNS? Come on, let's do it. Please, please, please.
Oh, you're so persistent. Even among Japanese people, you're so different.
Come on, don't be so cold.
I'll just exchange it and block him later, I guess.
Yes, got the blonde beauty's SNS.
Ugh, this is the worst. I'm deleting it as soon as I get home. Huh? Is this? Sticking your nose out for a foreigner, you idiot, Masa. Emmy? Huh? You know my name? Because Yuichi talked about you a lot. Ah, I see. That kind of thing, huh? So you know we broke up too. Why did you do something like that? Yuichi is such a good person. Well, Masa's obviously more promising for the future, isn't he? What do you mean? Like he'll be a good husband or a good father? Of course not. It's about money. Money! You see, Masa got a job offer from a big foreign company. In the future, his annual income will exceed 30 million yen. 30 million! So that's what you wanted to get, even if it meant betraying Yuichi. Yuichi's just going to a venture company. No way a new graduate should go to a venture company. Huh? What's wrong with that? Because it's a valuable new graduate card, you know? It's a waste if you don't use it to get into a good company. I don't understand what you're saying. So for you, a venture company isn't a good company? Well, something like that. You have to snag a guy who looks like he'll earn a lot while you still can.
Unbeknownst to me, sparks are flying fiercely in front of the women's restroom.
Yuichi is a charming person. He's serious, honest, straightforward, and pure. My friend Aruma also says she likes those qualities about him. To cherish a girlfriend since their first year of university. I admire him for that, even though I myself like Yuichi. Oh, so Yuichi is quite popular, huh? You trampled on his feelings like that. Don't you feel bad about it? Feel bad? Why would I feel bad? This isn't the first time I cheated. Huh? Of course. I've got lots of guys on the hook, keeping them on the back burner. You two, don't play the good girl. You should play your cards right. Emmy, you're drunk, aren't you? Well, with the overseas vibe and alcohol, of course I'd be in a good mood. Let me tell you something, innocent Ratana. If you want to marry a rich man, you have to do at least this much, you know. I have no such intentions. Oh, well, whatever. I'm heading back first.
What Amy showed Ratana was a series of message exchanges with numerous men. Ratana was completely disgusted by the overly calculating and condescending advice. 3 days had passed since the strange dinner party with those strange members. The other roommates were out, so Rama and I decided to do our school assignments together in the living room. A presentation next week, huh? I get nervous talking in front of people.
Why? It's just presenting about your own country, isn't it?
I envy your cheerfulness. But since coming here, I've become more proactive than before, and I can express myself clearly. Environment really matters, doesn't it?
When you first got here, Yuichi, your voice was so quiet, wasn't it? I think I told you to speak more clearly a lot.
Thinking back, it might be thanks to Arama.
You should be grateful.
Japanese people who tend to avoid saying yes or no seem to be an unknown creature to Arama. At the beginning of my study abroad, I sometimes got depressed by my own weakness of not being able to express my opinions clearly.
But now I know that's Japanese kindness, and I don't intend to force anything on you. Yuichi, you're wonderful even if you don't try to change. Be confident.
Thanks. I feel a bit more energetic now. I must have been unconsciously tired due to Emi and Kobayashi's visit. I felt like she was subtly looking out for me, and Arama's unspoken kindness warmed my heart.
All right, let's hurry and finish our assignments and go somewhere fun.
Just as we're about to buckle down and focus, that's when it happened. I wonder if it's Ratana or Thomas.
Those two have keys, don't they? It must be a delivery.
Since the doorbell rang lightly, I stopped what I was doing and headed to the entrance. You bastard! Whoa, what's your problem? When I opened the door, it was Kobayashi who yelled that. Emi was standing behind him, her face distorted. It's your fault! Don't do something so petty just because your girl was taken. Calm down. What are you talking about? Surprised by Kobayashi's sudden outburst, Arama also rushed out from the back.
Well, if it isn't the drunk guy again, what do you want?
The company I got an offer from found I was drinking alcohol my first year of university. I got an email saying they want to confirm the facts. That's none of my business. How would I know about your past actions? Only you would have motive to do something like this, holding a grudge against me. I'm telling you, I don't know. You anonymously reported me to the company, didn't you? I'll forgive you if you just say it was a mistake now. How can I correct something I didn't do? Don't play dumb!
Oh, that was me?
Huh? At those words, Kobayashi stopped moving as if a switch had been flicked off. Aruma did?
When you forced me to exchange social media, I was looking at your profile a bit before blocking you to see what kind of person you were. I was curious about what kind of person would casually date someone else's girlfriend. And then, I found a post from 3 years ago with a picture of you holding a beer.
No way.
It even had the polite caption, "I drank it," so I screenshotted it and reported it to your company.
No way! How do you even know my prospective company, Aruma?
Don't you remember? You bragged about it endlessly while you were completely wasted. By the way, my dad works for that company too, and he's currently on a solo assignment at the Japan branch. So I wrote all the details in an email and sent it to my dad. In contrast to Aruma, who was laughing cheerfully, Masa's face turned as red as a tomato. You might get my job offer revoked because of this? I finally got into a big company. What are you going to do about it?
I'm talking to you in English, aren't I? If it's that serious, shouldn't you go back right away? Damn it! Yeah! I was going to confront you before going back and make you explain to the company on my behalf.
Masa, we really should get going soon or we'll run out of time.
Don't touch me! Kobayashi and Emi, who had arrived so noisily, left like a storm after a 5-minute stay. Given that there's a picture of him drinking as a minor, the outcome might be severe for him. Is this everything? It's heavy, right? Want me to carry some?
No, I'm okay. Yuichi's bag already has the heavier stuff.
1 month later, we decided to throw a welcome party because a new roommate had moved into our shared house. Rotana and I were on shopping duty and had come to the supermarket.
I won rock, paper, scissors to go shopping with Yuichi after all. I want to take our time going back.
Sorry, it's a call. Can I take this? Noticing my phone vibrated continuously in my pocket, I set my bags down on a nearby bench.
From your family in Japan? Yuichi, what's wrong?
It was from a university friend, but since we weren't close enough to usually call each other, I found it strange. I figured something might have happened, so I decided to answer for now. Hello, what's up? A call that's unusual.
Hello, Yuichi, it's me, Emi.
Amy?
Sorry, my number was blocked, so I asked someone to call for me.
Contact from Amy, whom I thought I'd never have to deal with again, instantly made me uncomfortable. What do you want?
Oh, you see, Masa and I broke up. His job offer was officially revoked and I thought it would be a bit much to date someone with no job offer, so I was the one who broke up with him.
Oh, really? So what? You're not trying to get back together, are you?
At the time you went abroad, Yuichi, I was so lonely. But I didn't want to bother you with frequent calls or emails. Masa was just a rebound.
As she reeled off typical excuses from someone who cheated, my head grew colder and colder.
After all, I've been with Yuichi since our first year of university, and I can't imagine anyone else but Yuichi. I'll never cheat again. Will you forgive me?
Forgive? Amy and I are completely over. There's no way we're starting over now.
I like Yuichi the most, and I truly regret betraying you.
Do you really think just regretting it means we can start over?
Yuichi lent me that. Hello, Emi. It's me, Ratana.
Rotana suddenly took my phone from my hand and started talking to Emi with a serious expression.
Huh? Ratana? I was talking to Yuichi, though. It's because you realized Masa can't earn money, isn't it?
What's wrong with you suddenly?
What are you talking about? You said it back then, didn't you? That you chose Masa because his annual income would be 30 million yen. That you were targeting someone who looked like they'd earn a lot in the future. Masa's job offer fell, though, so you called Yuichi, didn't you? I never said that. But your face was red from drinking, too. But isn't that exactly why it was your true feelings? Looking at people only for money is vulgar.
I don't know the specifics of the conversation that unfolded between Rotana and Emi that day, but I understood that Emi dated Masa for money and betrayed me. So that's how it was. She just went for the guy who seemed like he'd earn more, huh?
No! I told you I was just lonely, didn't I?
You don't have to try to cover it up. I'm already completely over you.
Yuichi!
It was a relationship that could be easily broken over just one job offer. Whether I went abroad or not, the same thing would have happened. Thanks for showing your true colors early. Because of you, I won't waste any more time.
What about our 4 years together? Can you just forget them that easily?
I don't want to hear that from you, Emi. Who was it that quickly switched sides?
By the way, Yuichi, Emi was in contact with other guys while she was dating Masa and you.
Figures, it's not surprising at all once you know Emi's personality.
Don't talk nonsense. Do I look like such a promiscuous woman to you?
You do.
You do. Emmy, you were kind enough to show us your line chats with men. It was full of men from top to bottom. It's actually amazing how you have the time, energy, and meticulousness for that.
She says so herself. Isn't that great?
I'm not happy about that. You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Aroma and the others were waiting at home, so I wanted to head back soon. I took my phone back from Ratana. So, I can't trust a woman who thinks, if that doesn't work out, I'll try this. Don't ever get involved in my life again. Even when we're back at university, let's pretend to be strangers, okay?
There's no way I can do that. What will people think of me?
Judging that there was no more value in listening, I hung up the call. Sorry for the wait. Shall we head back? Even if Emmy and I got back together, she would probably cheat again if she found a man who earned more. I'm done getting caught up in that. Thanks, Ratana. I feel much better because of you.
Ugh, I was getting annoyed listening to it too. If you're happy, Yuji, then it's all good.
Damn it! Damn it! I can't find anything at all! What should I do? As for Kobayashi, he apparently started looking for a job again. However, major companies had already finished their hiring. Even if there were companies still recruiting, he couldn't even pass the entry sheet screening due to a certain reason. And that was... Damn it! If only my face wasn't like this! Kobayashi, who had repeatedly gone after women with boyfriends, finally faced retribution and was beaten to a pulp. With only a few months left until graduation, I wonder if he'll be able to find a job. And Emmy.
Hey, why are you ignoring me?
It seems she was found out to have been keeping many men on the side and is now being shunned in the university as a promiscuous woman. There are even rumors spreading that if you get involved with Emmy, she'll steal your boyfriend. All the men she was in contact with cut her off, and she's now all alone.
Yuichi, let's go to lunch together.
Back to my routine, I'm living a calm life, going to school, talking with friends, and eating meals. Me too! I'm coming too!
Huh? Thomas, you just drink your protein.
That's me!
Aruma, you have homework to do, don't you? The one due next class? You don't have time for lunch, do you? Oh, Latana, you're trying to sneak ahead.
These new relationships I've made in a foreign land, I won't treat them carelessly. It's a precious bond I've formed with these people. From now on, I want to live honestly and spend my time surrounded by the people I love. My name is Minoto Mizushima. I'm 29, single, and work at a startup company. I've been living alone since graduating from university. This year's long summer break was supposed to be a happy, exciting, and thrilling break, but... It never ends. I kept using work as an excuse to put off studying, and now my entire break is completely filled with it. Oh, my stomach's complaining. I glanced at the clock, it's 4 p.m. That's when I realized I haven't eaten lunch yet. It's too early for dinner, but trying to study while hungry sounds inefficient. Deciding to eat something light, I opened the fridge. Seriously? As expected, my fridge is practically empty. The only things inside are my beloved cheese. Well, no choice. Guess I'll go buy something. I don't feel like going out, but I haven't left the house all day. I convinced myself it'll be a good chance of peace, and decided to buy some dinner. Phew. Food problem solved. Now I can stay holed up for a while. After finishing my shopping, I head home. My bag is filled with enough cup noodles and instant yakisoba to last the rest of the break. Times like these, instant food is a lifesaver. And more importantly, it's delicious. I know the nutritional balance is terrible, But right now, I just want to focus on studying. Once I get back, I'll eat the ramen I bought, then continue where I left off. Thinking that, I head toward my apartment's staircase, just as another resident comes down. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's an ordinary, everyday scene, but... Crap! I had gotten used to the stairs and wasn't paying attention to my footing. I lost my balance and gravity did the rest. Ow! 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 Ow!
Are you okay?
Writhing in pain, I hear a worried voice. The woman I just passed had noticed and rushed over.
What do I do? I'll call an ambulance.
No, really, thank you. Not just for calling the ambulance, but for staying with me too.
No, I didn't do much. I'm just glad you're safe.
After that, the woman, no, Hoshimoi Kanae, called an ambulance and I was taken to the hospital. I was conscious, but since I had hit my head, they ran some tests just in case. Luckily, there were no major issues, just some scrapes and bruises. The next day, after quickly being discharged, I now find myself at Hoshimoi-san's doorstep. We had passed each other a few times before, but I never realized she was my next-door neighbor. Apparently, she's a university student. When we talked, I learned she's a sweet tooth.
Yes?
Sorry for dropping by so suddenly. I'm Mizushima.
Mizushima-san. Hello.
Hello. I really wanted to thank you for yesterday. Here, these are macarons as a token of my appreciation.
Oh, you didn't have to. And these are the fancy ones from the station, right? I can't accept them.
No, really. If I hadn't been there yesterday, I don't know what would have happened. Hoshimoi-san, you're my lifesaver.
I'm no lifesaver.
Yes, you are. So please accept them. I heard these macarons are really good.
But...
If you don't take them, I'll have to eat them alone in my room while shedding tears.
Tears? Oh, okay, I'll accept them, thank you.
Thus, I successfully gave her my thanks. Though I admit, I may have been a bit too pushy. Back in my room, I spent some time reading. When I checked the clock, it was already 1 p.m. Guess I should have lunch. Huh? Coming!
Hello. Thank you for earlier.
Wait, Hoshimoi-san? To my surprise, standing outside was Hoshimoi-san, whom I had just seen a while ago. She was holding some kind of paper bag.
If you haven't eaten yet, please have this.
Inside the bag was a Tupperware container. It looked like a homemade bento. This is... could it be... No, it definitely is. Hoshimoi-san, did you make this?
Yes. I saw you buying a lot of instant food the other day. I was worried that eating only instant meals would make you sick. It's not as fancy as those macaroons, but please accept it as thanks.
Wait, those macarons were thank you for saving my life.
Then, excuse me.
Hey! I called after her, but she didn't stop, vanishing back inside like a gust of wind. It'd be weird to return it now. The macarons I gave as thanks now felt meaningless, but I couldn't let this homemade meal to go to waste. This is amazing. Having been starved of home-cooked food, I devoured the bento in no time. That was incredible. I should find a way to thank her. A few days later, I decided to thank Hoshimoi-san by bringing her a popular pudding. Then she gave me another bento in return. And then, I gave her another gift to thank her. And so began our ongoing exchange of gratitude.
Could this gratitude battle go on forever?
Maybe. But after getting such a delicious homemade meal, I have to return the favor.
Thank you. It looks really delicious.
Hoshimoi-san glances at the sweets I handed her and smiles happily. Then,
If you'd like, I just finished making dinner. Would you like to join me?
huh? Are you sure?
Yes! And for dessert, we can have the sweet cards you gave me. This will finally settle our gratitude battle. Minoto-san, welcome back and good job today.
Thanks, Kanae-san. You were at university today, right? Good job to you too. Since then, whenever we ran into each other, we'd stop and chat. The gratitude battle had come to an end, and we had grown so close that we now called each other by name. Kanae-san, if you're up for it, do you want to sit and talk at the park? She seemed just a little less energetic than usual, and I was concerned. That's why I invited her to the park. Kanae-san, did something happen?
Minoto-san, you're amazing.
Her smile fades slightly, her brows lowering. She definitely has something on her mind. If you don't mind, I'll listen.
Minoto-san, then if you don't mind, can I talk to you about it?
I wondered what she was going to ask, feeling a little nervous when...
Minoto-san, what do you think about Koi Love Inc? Minoto-san, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Sorry. So, what about Koi Love Inc?
I have someone I like, and that person said I'm going to join Koi Love Inc.
Oh, I see. Her problem as a student turned out to be a sweet, youthful love dilemma. So, she has someone she likes. The realization stabs in my heart. There's no denying it anymore. I was drawn to her.
Before I entered university, I was really withdrawn and had no friends. I wanted to change, even if it was just my appearance at first. So now I've managed to join a group of bright and cheerful people at university, but changing who I am inside wasn't that easy. I had a hard time fitting in.
Hearing about her struggles, I find myself even more drawn to her, clenching my fist unconsciously.
But there was one person, someone who was kind to me, even though I was like that. Hey, Kanae, you've barely had anything to drink. Don't be such a buzzkill.
It was our first ever barbecue with friends. Not knowing what to do, Kanae hesitated then. Honoka, don't be too hard on her. Kanae isn't good with alcohol, right?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Just be yourself.
Thank you, Rei-kun. Huh, whatever.
Kanae, who was reserved and didn't assert herself much, often felt out of place in her extroverted group. But Rei, the only one who was kind to her, became the person she fell for. With that look on her face, I have no choice but to step aside, huh? You really like him, huh?
Yes! I want to change my introverted side so I can stand next to him.
I don't want to be the one to take away that smile. If I can just keep seeing her happy like this, that's enough. I push aside the feelings that had begun to bloom in my heart and decide I'll be the one to support her love. I'm tired. A few days after my heartbreak, whether it's good or bad, I've been working overtime lately. I hadn't seen Kanae much, meaning I had also been spared from my training as her love consultant. I always smiled while listening, but honestly, it wore me down. She's adorable when she's in love, and instead of giving up, my feelings have only grown stronger. Why the sigh? You know sighing makes happiness run away. Shut up, just drink quietly. I can't do that. I can tell what's up with you just from the slightest change in your expression. The way your brows are lowered, they're 1 millimeter lower than usual. That means you got your heart broken, Minoto. How the hell do you know that without me saying anything? And what's with the 1 millimeter lower nonsense? Minoto's insults are music to my ears. This annoying guy is my old classmate, Minosaki Neo. For some reason, he's always been obsessed with me. And even as working adults, we've stayed in touch. Maybe I should have picked someone else to drink with. Don't say that, Minoto! You're my only one! I love you, Minoto! He's seriously annoying. But honestly, this noise is helping me forget about my heartbreak. Just then, I hear a familiar name from a nearby table.
Kanai is always so quiet and boring. She tried to do university debut thing and made herself look a little presentable, but her personality is still the same. I look in the direction of the voices and see a group of young students. Among them is Kanai. You've been mistaken this whole time. Sorry for stealing the guy you liked. What? Well, I'm beautiful and popular, so obviously someone like me belongs at Ray's side. Right, Ray?
Ray, the man Kanai liked. It takes only a moment for me to realize that. You're making such a heartbroken face, Kanai. Did you really like me that much? Ray speaks with the arrogance of someone basking in superiority, savoring in the moment. Hearing their conversation, I recall my past talks with Kanai.
Lately, Ray-kun has been patting my head a lot. It makes my heart race. I keep thinking, maybe he likes me too.
Kanai had been so affected by Ray's gestures, and from what I had heard, their relationship seemed promising. As she blushed, convinced their feelings might be neutral, she looked radiant, more than anyone else in the world. They say love is blind, but I truly believe love makes a woman beautiful.
Hey, Ray, why are you being so nice to that gloomy girl?
Huh? Let's see. She reacts so obviously to everything I do. It's just entertaining. So that's it. That guy had been toying with Kanai's feelings. He played with her pure heart for his own amusement, then laughed about it behind her back.
That should make things clear, right? You were just being played from the start.
Hearing that fact straight from the girl clinging to the guy in front of her, Kanai looked at him directly.
Ray, tell me it's not true. Your kindness, it was all real.
Even now, Kanai, ever so earnest, still wanted to believe in the guy she loved. For a moment, his eyes wavered, but... Sorry. Your actions were just too cute, so I got carried away.
That's horrible!
Minato? What's wrong? At last, a single tear traced down Kanai's cheek and fell onto her lap. Before I could think, my body moved on its own. Kanai!
Huh? Minato?
I gently patted Kanai's head from behind. A touch that came from genuine affection for her. Nothing like that guy in front of us. Who are you? Sorry to intrude. I happened to see her, so... Is there a problem with my girlfriend? Huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to scare you. But my precious girlfriend didn't seem to be in the best mood, so I couldn't just stand by. Toying with such a sweet and earnest girl, you two have awful taste. Kanai, want to head home? When I asked, she gave a small nod. Neo, sorry I head off for a bit. It seems Kanai had already settled her bill, so there were no issues. Neo, understanding everything, gave me a thumbs up. After leaving a bit extra on the table, I stepped outside with Kanai.
Thank you, Minato.
No, I'm sorry for suddenly butting in and saying all that. I just couldn't stand seeing you cry. As soon as we stepped outside, Kanai thanked me, but when I looked at her, she was holding back tears with a forced smile. Kanai, you don't have to force yourself to smile. I won't laugh at you. She must have been holding it for so long. The sorrow in her eyes finally overflowed, drop by drop.
I'm sorry. I had you listen to all my troubles, Minato. And yet I ended up being a fool, getting laughed at like this. It's so embarrassing. I don't think I can ever love again.
Just as she let her guard down, it happened. Hey, Kanai, hold up!
Ray!
The one who had just heard Kanai chased after us.
Ray, just let it go already. The game's over.
Shut up! Just keep quiet for a second.
What?
Come on, Kanai. Weren't you in love with me? What's this about, boyfriend? Acting all shy, but you're actually pretty bold, huh? Weren't you just leading me on?
That's...
You got some nerve saying that after everything you did? She just wanted to change. She wanted the person she loved to notice her.
Who has the right to laugh at that?
If you're the kind of people who had mocked her for it, then you were never her friends in the first place. In my words, the guy's previous smug demeanor completely collapsed.
Shut the hell up, old man. You don't get to lecture me. We were having fun. She was so easy, just a few kind of words and she'd get all giddy and smile like an idiot.
Smile like what? Man, you're easy to read. It's almost amusing.
What the hell are you talking about?
At first, you were just toying with her, right? Watching her reactions, laughing behind her back. But then, you ended up falling for her, didn't you? The way she smiled when you were nice to her, so radiant like a blooming flower. But you were too blind to realize it. So you got yourself a girl you didn't even love. Hurt Kanai in the process. What a mess. And when some unknown guy suddenly showed up as her boyfriend, that's when you finally figured it out, huh? You've been wrong from the start. Playing with her because her reactions were cute? Don't give me that crap. I would have stepped aside if she was happy. But I'm not letting someone like you have Kanai.
Minoto.
Kanai will choose me in the end.
What?
She'll choose me. Because next year I'll be working at one of the biggest, most sought after companies. Koi Love Corporation. I'll be making bank and some washed up old man like you won't even be in her sights.
His confident declaration left me momentarily speechless. Then a figure casually approached. Oh? So you've got your heart set on Koi Love?
The hell's your problem, freak? Yeah, of course. A company like that needs someone as charismatic as me. Getting into Koi Love is already set in stone.
Being insulted by someone other than Minoto doesn't sit right with me. But hey, if you really want into Koi Love, better start working on a damage control for the next year.
What?
At this rate, there's no way they'll accept you, right, Minoto? Stop with the hearts. Yeah, Neo's right.
What? What the hell are you talking about? Stop making stuff up. This has nothing to do with you.
I'm Koi Love Corporation's head of human resources.
What? Minoto, you're HR head?
That's right. When Kanai asked me about it before, I freaked out because it was my company she was talking about.
No way! You're the HR head? That's impossible.
He doesn't seem to believe me, so I hand him my business card. As he reads it, the blood drains from his face. I don't mix personal feelings with work, but someone with your character, I doubt you'll get an offer from us.
No way! Fine, there are plenty of other major companies. Oh right, my dad's an executive at Namikoi Trading. I can just use connections if I have to.
Namikoi Trading? Wait, that's my dad's company.
What? You're telling me you're the son of Namikoi Trading's president? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. My father is the president of Namikoi Trading, a major trading company. I rebelled against relying on connections and worked my way up to become an HR director at a completely unrelated company. I can't believe this. What are the odds? Hey Neo, don't laugh at him too much. Have some pity. The guy had finally crumbled completely. Just as I thought I could finally leave. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about you.
What? Did you just treat me like some random extra?
I should say a word or two to you as well. You seem pretty full of yourself. While I'm pretty sure your looks have gotten you plenty of attention up until now, but your personality is garbage. It's unbearable.
Huh? What the hell are you saying?
You didn't like that the guy you were into was paying attention to Kanai, right? So you hurt Kanai just to make yourself feel superior. Someone as rotten as you, stay away from Kanai. If you ever hurt her again, I'll use every connection I have to ruin you. I'll chase you to the ends of hell, so be ready. Whether it was my words or my tone, she trembled and collapsed onto the spot. After that, Ray, who had only dated Honoka to make Kanai jealous, broke up with her.
Hey! I thought you liked me.
Yeah, right. I just liked the way Kanai reacted to me. I just wanted to enjoy her attention. With that sudden and messy breakup, their story became the hottest gossip on campus in no time.
Apparently he dated her just to get Kanai's attention and make her jealous. Ugh, that's the worst. But honestly, the way those two treated Kanai was awful, so it sounds about right.
Ray later apologized to Kanai and confessed that he truly had feelings for her, but
Sorry. I can't believe in your kindness anymore.
Kanai!
the time when Kanai's feelings were solely for him was long gone. Realizing his own foolishness and the weight of what he had lost, Ray stopped coming to university and eventually dropped out. By the way, sometime later, that Honoka girl unbelievably tried hitting on me. I completely shut her down. As for what happened to me and Kanai after that, Kanai, I'm sorry. I said all that in front of your friends, even though I'm not your boyfriend.
No, it's fine. After that, the others in the group apologized to me, but I decided to stop hanging out with them. If I have to force myself to fit in, then there's no point.
Kanai seemed to have come to terms with it. In fact, she looked refreshed, as if a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. I see. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find a friend who truly makes you feel at home.
And also, Minato, I'm sorry.
Huh? Why are you apologizing?
You cared about me so much, and yet I was so clueless, just asking you for love advice like an idiot. How much did I end up hurting you? Just thinking about it. Minato?
Well, now that you know, maybe I should start making a move on you.
But please go easy on me.
There are many ways to build confidence, and having confidence in yourself is a good thing. But no matter how much confidence you have, if it comes from putting others down, then it's meaningless. I gently ruffled her hair. Kanai turned beet red. Then, like a blooming flower, she smiled.
Seniority-based promotion can go to hell.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Takahashi. You got promoted to section chief at the youngest stage ever. Normally, you'd still be on the same level as me.
I appreciate the manager Asari push for me, but it's still not enough. I'm Yuma Takahashi, 26 years old. I'm an AI engineer. This guy here's my junior, Kenta Sato. We joined the company at the same time, but since I have a master's degree, I'm 2 years older than him.
Still, it's only because you hold a patent in AI. That's why you're getting special treatment.
The patent reward money is peanuts, and promotions beyond section chief are completely blocked. How can I be satisfied in this environment? That's why I'm telling you because I trust you. I'm thinking of going independent soon.
Independent? You're gonna throw away the stability of a major corporation?
Soaking in lukewarm water and stagnating isn't what I call stability. What do you say? Wanna come with me? Kenta hesitantly mutters, I'll think about it. Don't tell anyone yet, it's still a secret, I add. He's my right-hand man. We've built a solid trust. I was sure he'd keep his mouth shut, but then...
Yuma, are you out of your mind? If you're going to throw away a full-time job, then we're done.
The secret was out instantly. My office romance partner, Misaki Nakamura, found out. I didn't even need to ask how. Sato was standing right behind her. What the hell are you playing at?
If you're quitting, do it alone. Honestly, I've always hated you, acting all superior just because we joined at the same time.
I'm dating Sato now, so goodbye.
Sato sneers at me with a smug grin. I finally get it. My eyes had been clouded. It is what it is. I always knew convincing stability-obsessed Misaki would be an uphill battle. Honestly, this is refreshing. I begin preparing for my resignation in earnest and inform my direct supervisor, Manager Asari.
I failed to get you the position you wanted. That's my responsibility.
I appreciate everything you've done, Manager. You even went out of your way to negotiate for me. Sorry I couldn't meet expectations.
I'm sure you'll be fine wherever you go. But if you ever need anything, my door's always open.
And with that, I officially left the company and started making plans for my independence.
So, the dark side of USAD is finally exposed. But I barely hear about it in Japanese news.
As I prepare to go independent, I reached out to Emily, an American I met during my master's program. Emily is a business prodigy who skipped grades and came to Japan for cultural exchange. Same old media censorship. It's been known for ages that old school media is infiltrated by foreign interests. Seriously, who's this country even for? Even in national politics, we've got naturalized foreigners running for office. I plan to get to the main topic after some casual chat, but I couldn't hold back my frustrations about Japan's society. The ruling party is silent. Nothing will change unless it's completely dismantled. And the opposition? They're nothing but a nest of spies who couldn't care less about national interests. Japan isn't governed for its own citizens. It's real citizens.
It's the same in America. People are divided, but I think the president is just doing politics for himself. At the very least, he's pushing America first. That alone makes him better than Japan's politicians.
Seniority-based promotions, corrupt politics. I've had enough. Maybe I should just move abroad.
Wait, is that why you called me today? If you're thinking of moving, I wouldn't recommend America for you, Yuma. No telling what could happen.
No, that's not it. This is about business. You're graduating from your master's soon, right? Why don't we team up and make something big?
Aha! So you're finally pulling the trigger on that independence talk. Sure, my business degree will come in handy. So, where are we setting up shop? Japan? America?
Neither. How about Singapore?
Oh, Singapore?
Emily's eyes widen in surprise. It's not as big as America, but it's a major hub in Asia, and its IT industry is thriving. Plus, corporate tax is low, and the government has strong support for startups. Politically, it's stable under single-party dominance, and the security isn't bad either. It's a multilingual country, and while Singlish has its quirks, English is an official language, so we can manage. It's got strong ties to China, but they revised their free trade agreements to protect their own interests. They're not total pushovers. I've had my eye on Singapore for a while. This is a good opportunity. What do you say? You in?
Sound interesting. But what about visas?
I'll use my patents and my accepted paper at AAAI to get an enter pass.
You're serious about this. Okay then. Will you apply for my employment?
Yeah, let's change the world. After that, as planned, I used an immigration lawyer to obtain my enter pass and settled in Saragoon. Today was my first business meeting with Emily after her arrival. Why are we eating at an American diner after coming all the way to Singapore?
Because places like this are rare in Japan. I was craving a taste of home. By the way, why Saragoon? If it's an IT startup, wouldn't Orchard Road or Bugis be the prime locations?
Would you rather pay $4,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment? Here, it's half that.
$1,000? That's as bad as America. Maybe worse.
Singapore is a small country. You can get anywhere from anywhere. From Serangoon, I can get downtown in 15 to 20 minutes by MRT.
That makes sense, but a one-bedroom? What about a partner? Didn't you have one?
Oh, I didn't tell you? We broke up. Said I was crazy for leaving a stable job, then hooked up with my junior. As I told her this, Emily's eyes went blank for a second. Then...
Fantastic!
Huh? What is?
Sushi from Japan is great, but America Pizza holds its own. Because, you see, the philosophy of pizza is that even when it fails, it's still delicious. Life is just like pizza. No matter the problems, it's still something to savor.
I had no idea what she meant, but she was probably trying to cheer me up, I guess. So, about business. I'm planning to develop an AI education agent. The information gap keeps widening, and that's because education isn't reaching everyone. A politically neutral AI that gathers and filters factual information is something the world needs.
Great idea! Let's establish it in Singapore first, then expand globally. I'll cover the weak spots in the business model. I'll handle the investors too.
That's my partner for you. I'm counting on you.
Unidentified creature from the AI industry in Japan! Ooh, ma!
Oh, Nessie, Bigfoot, Capybara.
Do we really need this introduction every time?
Getting investors to remember your name is important. Even if you're known in the field, to the general public, you're still a nobody.
Fair point, but still.
Hey, Mr. Bigfoot.
Please call me Yuma. After that correction, I began explaining my business model, of course in English. About a year later, I was leading my team in developing the AI agent.
I've compiled the marketing strategy documents.
I also prepared the presentation materials for venture capitalists. Check them over.
Our company is really coming together, isn't it?
Emily murmurs thoughtfully. I pause my work and look up.
Want some coffee? Take a break or you'll turn into a robot. The AI development is going well, right?
Yeah, thanks to you supporting me, both in work and outside of it. When I first came to Singapore, I never expected our relationship to turn out like this.
Oh, but I had a feeling. You called me your partner, didn't you?
I meant business partner at the time, though.
For the next lease renewal, let's move in together. Even in Serangoon, rent is still high. Sharing would be easier, right?
As we exchanged playful banter, a notification popped up on my desktop. Huh? An email from Asari?
Your old boss? Good news, maybe?
Hard to say. I opened the email.
Since you left, Sato has been stepping up. He's becoming more reliable every day. He's now leading a new project. Also, our company is in talks to merge with a major Taiwanese IT firm. The seniority system you despised is changing. If you ever wish to return, my door is always open.
I muttered humph, then sent the email straight to the trash.
You sure?
I have no attachment to Japan, no interest either. I'll succeed here, get my PR, and never look back. 2 years later, our personalized information education AI platform became a worldwide success. Even in the middle of a busy schedule, I ended up hosting a seminar in Tokyo. One of our major investors was Japanese and they insisted. I couldn't refuse.
Well, why not? It's been 3 years since you've been back. Let's enjoy Japan.
I did a quick check on Japan's current situation before coming. The country was still stagnant, stuck in its lukewarm comfort zone. But compared to 3 years ago, prices had skyrocketed, making life even harder for the people.
You're Mr. Yuma Takahashi and Miss Emily Caroline Wilson, correct? Mr. Takahashi, This is your triumphant return to Japan. Could we get a comment?
A journalist, huh? Humph.
Come on. If you ignore them, they'll just write whatever they want.
I don't care how old media portrays me.
Honestly, Yuma, you're such a pain. Hi! Nice to meet you.
Then, as scheduled, I held a seminar on the current state and future outlook of the AI business. Thanks to the materials Emily had prepared, the presentation went smoothly. It was neutral, perhaps even a little dull, but the audience's reaction was positive. Now we'll move on to the Q&A session. If you have a question, please raise your hand. The audience murmured lightly as hands began to go up here and there. I answered a few questions, offering safe, non-controversial responses, until I noticed something. That's Sato? So, he was too scared to ignore this and decided to show up, huh?
Yuma! That journalist from the airport is here, look!
Following Emily's whisper, I glanced over and saw the woman stretching her hand high. I wasn't entirely sure if she was the same journalist, but I figured this was as good as a chance as any and casually called on her. You, the woman in the middle row, please go ahead with your question.
Thank you. I'm Kato from News Communication. This may not be directly related to the seminar topic, but...
As soon as she said that, I had a feeling this was going to get interesting.
It's been said that the AI service you developed resembles a certain app that was previously released in Japan. What are your thoughts on this?
Thank you for your research. In fact, while researching Japan before my return, I first came across that domestically developed app. It was similar to my AI service, just slightly ahead of mine in release.
Is this okay? If there's a pre-existing product, even if it's a coincidence, it could be bad.
No, it's not a coincidence, but it's also not a problem. That's just a poorly made prototype. The developer? My old company. No need to even confirm it. During this trip, I plan to settle this matter once and for all. That app originated from a project I once worked on. I won't go into details, but the truth will come to light soon enough. The question had perfect timing in an audience filled with the key players. I glanced toward the seats and saw Sato's face drained of color. Emily, get in touch with the journalist later. After answering a few more questions, the seminar concluded successfully. The attendees left in small groups, but one person was pushing against the flow heading toward me, Sato.
It's been a while, Takahashi-senpai. That was an excellent seminar. And your AI agent service, it's taken the world by storm, as expected from you.
More importantly, don't you have something to say to me?
I'm sorry. The project I launched was based on the research I did with you, senpai.
Based on? You mean outright stolen?
Ugh.
Yes, that so-called prototype was Sato's doing. As my right-hand man back in the company, he had the ability to pull it off. You didn't expect me to succeed after going independent, did you? You thought you could get away with it. You underestimated me.
No, that's not it. It's just, I
hate roundabout talk. Get to the point.
Please let this go. If this gets out, I won't be able to stay at the company.
Not my problem. That's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I'm busy. I have no intention of filing a lawsuit myself. Besides, once something proves successful, copycats will sprout out like bamboo after the rain. Still, I can't just ignore a pre-existing service like this.
Thank you!
But if you're just clinging to the company and shutting off your brain, you have no future. As Sato left, Emily returned.
As you asked, I've leaked the info to the journalist.
Now it's just a matter of time, maybe 6 months to verify everything. I wasn't lying to Sato. I wasn't gonna file a lawsuit myself. About 6 months after returning to Singapore, the news broke about Sato's plagiarism. It didn't make huge headlines, but the facts have been exposed. The so-called pre-existing service would soon be gone. Speaking of which, the CEO of that company was now a Taiwanese executive. Just as I had suspected when I first heard about the merger.
I thought all related materials were disposed of when you left, but I never imagined Sato had hidden them. I deeply apologize. We will ensure this never happens again. That is what I would like to say, but it seems our company has no future left. A large-scale layoff is underway. The unprofitable AI department will likely be shut down. That's the official reason, but in reality, the Taiwanese CEO is openly prioritizing investment in their domestic AI industry. Leaving early was the right choice.
I knew this was happening. People in Japan naively believe Taiwan is unconditionally pro-Japanese. The truth is far more pragmatic. No country would sacrifice its own interest for another. In reality, protecting national interests and citizens means making moves like this. The email ended with one last request.
There is one last thing I'd like to discuss with you. Could we meet via video call?
Strictly speaking, I had no obligation to listen. But Asari had supported me when I was promoted beyond the seniority system. One final request, huh? I connected to the video call using the contact details in the email.
Can you hire the AI department members at your company?
The members? What about you?
It's time for me to step back, but they still have a future. Not everyone can act decisively like you. Of course, if you say you can't, I'll make sure to tell them to find another option.
Understood. I can't take everyone, but I'll individually discuss with those who are interested.
Thank you. That helps. I've already made the list, so I'll send it right away.
A faint smile returns to Asari's face, and the video call ends. The list of job seekers that was sent did not include Sato's name. However, Misaki Nakamura, I'd almost forgotten. Seeing the name of an ex-lover on the list, a bitter feeling spreads in my chest. Later, I interviewed the candidates from Asari's list one by one.
I never thought Yuma would be so loyal.
I'm just open to hiring skilled engineers.
Well, I'll let you say that.
While I process a massive number of interviews, Emily chuckles as if she finds something amusing. Ignoring her halfway, I continue making hiring decisions until Nakamura's turn arrives.
Yuma, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking straight back then.
Nakamura apologizes the moment she speaks. She looks slightly older than I remember.
And I never imagined Kenta would steal your work.
Nakamura, this is your interview. That's not relevant.
No, let me say it. I broke up with Kenta. I had no idea he was that kind of person. I should have believed in you and followed you when you went independent. Can we start over now?
This isn't a job interview for an ex-lover, you know. If it were, she wouldn't even pass the document screening.
I looked into Singapore. It's a great place. I know we can make things work. Please give me a chance. I want to make it up to you, Yuma.
Understood. I'll inform you of the results later. After finishing the interview with Nakamura, I immediately marked her as rejected.
You actually took it seriously. I thought you wouldn't even bother.
If she were capable, I'd consider hiring her. I need more hands to make this company bigger. But Nakamura? Not a chance. A chatbot would be more useful than her. With the closure of the former AI department, both Sato and Nakamura officially lost their jobs. Given the expose on Sato's plagiarism, he has no place left in the AI industry. He was competent in his own way, but, well, that's his own fault. Nakamura, who had been too comfortable in her bubble, no longer had the skills to compete, forcing her to job hunt at a lower level. I learned all this from Asari, no, from Satomi's update. But honestly, I was more interested in the photo of her smiling, surrounded by her grandchildren.
Yuma, there's a new economic report from Japan.
I know, inflation is rising again and real wages are dropping. From far across the sea, I silently watch my homeland crumble.
At least you got your permanent residency here. You'll go for citizenship eventually, right?
Citizenship. In Singapore, that means nationality. This country doesn't allow dual citizenship, neither does Japan. In other words, at some point, I'll have to make a choice.
I'm glad you moved here instead of America. At least I don't have to worry that your proposal is just for a green card. So, when's the wedding?
I'll leave that to you. Japanese people are humble after all.
Oh, how cold. I'm glad you chose me, Yuma.
Me too. At this point, I can't imagine my partner being anyone but you.
We're partners in business, in love, and in life.
If you stay passive, soaking in warm water, you won't realize when you've been boiled alive. That's why we must always think ahead and act for ourselves.
My name is Ryota Kasahara. I'm 27 and just transferred to an advertising company a month ago. Since I'm still new, I've been getting one-on-one training from Misaki Katase, my mentor.
That's the wrong file.
Sorry. She might seem cool and unapproachable at first, but she patiently teaches me everything. I want to be as competent as she is, so I've been doing my best to learn everything I can. I might have eaten a bit too much.
I didn't know a human stomach could stretch that far. You were honestly scary to watch.
I used my brain a lot today, so I got really hungry.
Still, there's a limit to how much... Wait,
Is something wrong? Whoa!
the documents!
This is awful. Who would do this? I just printed these. After lunch, we returned to the office only to find the meeting documents Katase had just finished were ruined. Who the hell would do this?
Oops, sorry. I spilled my coffee. I didn't mean to, so you'll forgive me, right? It's just paper. You can print it again.
The one smirking like that is Usami, Katase's colleague and fellow hire.
Or what? You don't have time to reprint it? Then why not ask one of the guys to do it for you? Isn't that what you always do? Slack off and leave the work to them?
Katase doesn't do stuff like that.
Oh dear. You already wrapped the new guy around your finger. Scary. Using your looks to manipulate men like that. Beautiful women are terrifying and could cry.
Wait, that's not what this is about.
Yep, you're noisy. You're her pet, right? Then be a good boy and behave.
I guess she didn't like that I talked back. Usami sharpens her glare at me. Then,
Don't drag Kasahara into this. He has nothing to do with it.
Katase's words were icy, and the tension in the room spiked. No one else offered to step in. Everyone had this not my problem air about them. And Katase only speaks up when it involves me. She never defends herself, no matter what's said. That silence creates a cycle where her lack of denial feels like confirmation of the rumors. Katase, do you have the documents ready? That's Kominato Toru, our team leader. He picked the worst time to show up and looked way too smug. I said I wanted them after lunch. Hand them over. I'll check them now.
I'm sorry they were ruined. Please give me 10 more minutes.
What do you mean ruined? Don't act like it's someone else's fault. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can get away with missing deadlines.
Please don't be too harsh on her, Chief Kominato. I'll cover for my colleague's mistake.
You don't have to go that far. 10 minutes. That's all you get. Usami acts aggressive when no one's around, but plays innocent when people are watching. And when she's scolded, she leans into Kominato with teary eyes. Who's really playing favorites here? I'll go print them right now.
Huh! Got the newbie totally whipped already. You're really something, man-eater.
Usami whispers so only Katase can hear. The office vibe sides with Usami's manipulation, and as a rookie, I clench my fists in frustration. A few days later, we held an internal pitch meeting to decide on a concept for a new web commercial. This one was big, a deal that could affect the whole company, with teams from multiple departments involved. Katase was entering the pitch, and I would be observing to learn. You've got this, Katase! I know you'll get picked, so good luck!
Thanks.
Katase, she still looks kinda down. The execs were here, including the president. The room was tense enough to snap. Let's begin with Usami's presentation.
Yes, I focused on the idea of small, everyday indulgences.
Huh? That line sounds familiar.
Please look at this. I made a simple storyboard to help visualize the idea.
Wait a second! This is exactly what Katase came up with! This isn't just coincidence. The storyboard looks exactly like the one Katase drew. Katase... Wait, what? She's still expressionless? Even though her idea got stolen? Her mental toughness is unreal. Katase, you terrifying woman!
That concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Fantastic concept. I see why she's on your team, Kominato. Thank you. She's one of our most promising rising stars.
Oh no! All credit goes to Chief Kominato.
Well, Kominato, looks like your team really looks up to you. I'm glad to see such great character in our employees. Thank you. Next is Katase, I believe. Please begin.
Yes.
No way. This is really happening. Katase proceeds with her prepared pitch, without objecting to anything. But then... Wait, isn't this the exact same thing as earlier? What's going on?
Are you trying to say you borrowed my concept?
This is basically plagiarism, right? Please wait, that's not true! I was with Katase the whole time while she worked on this presentation. The meeting room fills with tense murmurs. I raise my voice, determined to speak up.
It's way too similar. I stayed up all night coming up with this concept.
Usami's right. You keep quiet. Damn it. Nobody believes the new guy like me. But I can't just ignore this. Katase didn't plagiarize anything.
Kasahara, sit down. You don't need to put yourself in a worse position.
Katase. Even now, all I can do is to be protected by her. That's the reality. She stayed calm even in that moment, but she must be hurting inside. Yet all she says is, I'm fine. Am I really that useless to her? Am I? In the end, my protest meant nothing. The contest ended without me being able to help at all. Just as I was making coffee, hoping to cheer her up even a little... Kasahara-kun! Oh, Kominato. Good work today.
Good work. So, what did you think? That contest earlier. Learn a lot?
Yeah, well, kind of. I can't say I agree with it, though. Heh, maybe you should focus on learning to read the room before learning about work. Oh, right. If you're so unhappy with how it went, why not prove yourself with actual work? Though, I doubt you can. His emotionless smile pierces through me. The atmosphere chills my spine. 1 month from now, I'll give you a shot at the next contest. You'll do it, right? Me? A rookie like me in a contest? The challenge he's offering feels too heavy for someone with so little experience. But the look in his eyes that says, you'll never pull it off, makes me... I'll do it. Please let me try. Heh, then I'll be looking forward to it. So earnest. Annoying. And just like that, 1 month into the job, I was set to join the next in-house contest.
What if we did this to improve your idea, Kasahara-kun?
From then on, I trained hard under Katase's guidance to prepare for the contest. I see. That's a blind spot I hadn't noticed. Thank you so much, Katase.
Don't let it go to your head.
A few days later, I stepped out of the office building. It was raining that night. And there she was, Katase, sitting on the ground without even an umbrella. Katase? Are you okay? You're soaked! Come on, let's get inside. Wait, what? So quiet it could barely be heard over the rain. Katase let out a sob. She was clearly trying her best to hold it in. She never shows emotion. I pretended not to notice the tears and gently took her hand. Hot coffee. It'll warm you up.
Thank you.
What happened?
It's...
At least let me listen. Or do you not trust me?
That's not it. I just don't know how to face you. When she was leaving, I saw Kasahara-kun's USB fall from her bag.
Why would Usami have that? Wait, was it blue?
I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention.
From what she tells me, it sounds like she chased after Usami when she left. About 30 minutes ago, Katase had rushed out of the office.
Wait a sec. Whose USB is that? Let me see it. You're so persistent. I don't have anything. Don't accuse me.
She was sure it was mine and trying to get it back, leading to a struggle out front. Usami resisted and shoved her in the rain. No way. Are you hurt? It's concrete out there. You might have scraped your knee or something. This happened because of me. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. And it's not your fault, Kasahara-kun. But she took the USB with all the materials you worked so hard on for next week's contest. She might use your idea next. I didn't want you to go through what I did. I've seen how hard you've been working. I just didn't want to drag you down. If I hadn't been your mentor, I'm really sorry.
She's cool and hard to read, but now I understand. She's incredibly kind. She doesn't want anyone else to suffer because of her. That's why she bottles everything up. Seeing her blame only herself, it breaks my heart. Katase, it's okay. Even if she took that, it won't change anything.
Huh? But the presentation date is in there, right?
It's still fine. Katase, let me walk you home tonight. To ease her worry, I make the offer. Katase silently nods. 3 days later, my first ever in-house contest finally arrived.
Kasahara-kun, nervous?
A little, but you checked it with me, so I'm good to go.
Confident now, are we? But I'm still the one who will get picked. No one expects anything from a rookie with Katase as a mentor.
On our way to the meeting room, Usami smugly passes us and drops her usual jab.
Huh? I'm sure I had it in here.
She was up first again, but now she's panicking, pale as a ghost. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Just give me a moment. My laptop's acting up.
We've got a lot of presenters today. Time is tight.
I'm so sorry. Why isn't it here? Sorry. The data I prepared, it seems to have vanished.
Then just present without slides. Go ahead.
Well, let's see.
She mumbles, unable to present a thing. You can't do it? Then next, get ready. Yes. I presented the project I'd spent so much time refining for this day. Thanks to all the practice I did with Katase, I was able to stay calm and complete the presentation. A unique perspective, fitting for someone new. That was a great presentation. Thank you, but it's only thanks to all the advice I got from Katase. When I said that to the president, Usami suddenly cut in from above.
Advice? You mean how to plagiarize?
The room stirred as Usami threw out something outrageous.
The presentation Kasahara just gave? It's a total ripoff of mine. No wonder with Katase as his mentor, boldly presenting someone else's work like it's his own.
Thanks to her outburst, everyone in the room started eyeing me and Katase like we were frauds. But this time, I wasn't going to stay quiet like before. You're quite the actress, Usami. But the real serial copycat is you, isn't it?
What did you just say?
You thought I wouldn't notice? You stole the USB with my presentation data, didn't you? Too bad for you. The one you stole was a decoy I set up.
What? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I steal a newbie's project?
But your data mysteriously disappeared this morning, didn't it?
That's just...
Actually, I made 2 versions. One on a red USB and one on a blue USB. And the one you took was the blue one, right? That one had a timed auto-delete. It wiped itself clean the morning of the presentation.
How could you do something so sneaky?
Oh, so you admit it. Why did she do this? It goes back to when I was running around getting ready for the presentation. Seems like Kasahara's really putting effort into the presentation. And Katase's helping a lot too. If it goes well, it might restore her reputation. And if that happens, she really is an attractive woman.
I'll come up with a great proposal. You'll see.
Oh, good luck. I'm counting on you, Sammy.
I won't forgive this. I'll never let that woman have Section Chief Kominato.
I happened to hear that conversation, and the venom in Usami's voice. Since then, I kept a close eye on everything Usami did.
Kasahara, want some presentation advice? Where's your data stored?
Thanks. It's on this blue USB.
Oh, this one, huh? In that case...
I'm still new and don't know this company very well, but that's why I observed carefully before deciding to say this. I watched Katase's work closely, and also learned a lot from your actions. That's all. You've sabotaged her, spread rumors, done everything you could to bring her down.
What? You tried to bring down your senior too, didn't you?
That was just to protect myself. I figured no one else would help. I glanced around and saw everyone awkwardly averting their eyes, clearly aware of their own silence. You're pathetic. I'm ashamed to have someone like you as a junior.
Section Chief Kominato?
No matter how much you dislike Katase, doing this is too much.
You're the one who caused all this, aren't you, Section Chief Kominato?
Katase speaks clearly, cutting through the air like a whip. The room falls silent.
Pretending to lead on while keeping your hands clean. Even if you had everyone attack me, I still would never go out with you.
What? The room ripples again with murmurs. Apparently, Kominato had been aggressively pursuing Katase. And after she rejected him, the harassment and baseless rumors began. Then Usami, who had feelings for Kominato, grew jealous and took things even further. Katase, was it? Why didn't you report any of this to the company? You know we have a proper process.
Of course, but I didn't really let it bother me that much. What? After all that?
You weren't bothered? I couldn't stop thinking about your reaction.
Yeah, they were all childish pranks you'd expect from grade schoolers. I figured I'd just prove myself with results. Are you okay? She's completely unfazed. Why is this somehow more frustrating?
So basically, all your efforts were for nothing. Better luck next time. Usami winces in frustration at my final blow. She probably never imagined a rookie like me would take her down. Heh, who would be interested in some emotionless woman anyway? You've got it all wrong. Everything that happened was your fault, not mine.
That's awful. Section Chief Kominato said all those things, so I...
Who asked you to do anything? I was just venting a little. You misunderstood and went completely off the rails, didn't you? Kominato practically boasts about using her and tossing her aside when it suited him. What garbage!
Good looks wasted on such a sleazebag.
Honestly, I think that's a fair assessment from everyone. But I never directly did anything wrong. What's the problem? That makes it worse. Using subordinates for petty revenge after being rejected? You're not even fit to be called a man. Kominato, care to explain this? The president's cold tone makes Kominato's shoulders tremble. He's clearly furious. I'm sorry. I had no idea my subordinates were up to this. Still trying to shift the blame at this point? I had high hopes for you, but I'm deeply disappointed. So the last presentation was just a sham too, huh? You wasted everyone's time here. Don't you feel the slightest remorse? We're an advertising company. We can't have people here with zero awareness of compliance. What the hell is this? Sabotaging work, spreading rumors, and plagiarism on top of that? That's a full combo of compliance violations. Both of you seriously lack the awareness expected of employees at this company. Yes. Kasahara, thanks to you, we were able to expose a serious internal threat. Katase, you've got yourself a great junior. We also confirmed that the last contest idea was yours. I'm glad to see you both have real talent. We're expecting great things from you going forward.
Yes!
Maybe it's not the time for thoughts like this, but Katase's smile just now was way too cute. Later, security footage confirmed that Usami had taken my USB. And when Katase tried to stop her, she was shoved into the rain.
I just wanted the person I like to look at me.
Damn it! If I knew it would end like this, I never would have stooped to that. Kominato, who used her to interfere with work for the petty reason of being rejected, was fired, along with Usami.
Katase, I'm really sorry. I kept my head down and ignored what was going on. Oh, it's fine, really. If you'd like, would you have lunch with us today? I've been wanting to talk to you properly. Of course!
Katase started speaking more with the team beyond just greetings, and the workplace atmosphere improved dramatically. Her more expressive face made me happy just seeing it.
Here, eat up. It's on me today. Want to order more short ribs?
What's going on? I'm kinda shocked Katase invited me out after work. She's grilling for me so attentively, and this side of her is so different. I was honestly flustered.
I realized I never properly thanked you. Thanks to you, work's gotten a lot easier. I was really happy you trusted me as your mentor, even when others believed those rumors. Thank you. I'm glad you were assigned as my junior, but maybe it's time to move past just that.
What does that mean?
Jeez, the way you're so clueless when it comes to yourself. I like that too.
Believing dumb rumors and not seeing the person for who they are. That's just plain foolish. I couldn't take my eyes off the smile of the woman who was about to become my girlfriend.